In this episode, we are going to talk about butter and its cousin, ghee. How many of you have heard that butter is bad for you, right? We've grown up learning that butter is not a part of a healthy diet, but recently research has really proven otherwise. Now, that's based on the type of butter that you use, of course, and that's what I want to share with you, how butter can really be a part of a healthy diet and can have some real health benefits. So when you're looking at using butter in your diet, you want to make sure that you get a grass-fed butter. That's the most important thing. So cows that are being grass-fed versus grain-fed produce milk that is much higher in certain vitamins and minerals, and you really get some healthy benefits from that with some of the omega fatty acids. My favorite type of grass-fed butter is one called Kerrygold. This is readily available in most all supermarkets. It comes in this tub form and also comes in sticks. And so I like to use that for baking. But you'll see this says that the milk comes from grass-fed cows, which again is super important. And what we're finding now with research is we used to think that things like butter would cause heart disease. But actually what we're finding now is that that is not the culprit of heart disease. It's the inflammation in our body that typically comes from the processed foods and the sugar that leads to the heart disease, not moderate amounts of butter in the diet. So again, reasonable amounts of a grass-fed butter are not bad for you. It actually has health benefits. So think about using butter in your cooking. And then the other thing that I wanted to share with you that you may not be as familiar with is a product called ghee. I'll just show it to you here. Ghee is also known as clarified butter. So basically what happens with this is they take the butter and the milk solids are removed from it. So often people who are lactose intolerant can use ghee in their cooking and not have any sensitivity or allergy from that because again, that lactose and casein and milk proteins are removed from the butter, and that's what you're left with is this product called ghee. It is high in something called linoleic acid. Linoleic acid is actually very protective to our body and to our heart. So research has shown that foods that are high in linoleic acid can actually decrease rates of cancer, heart disease, and diabetes. So again, this can actually be healthy, of course, in reasonable amounts. It's also really good for gut health. It has something called butyric acid in it, and what that does is it's very anti-inflammatory and it helps to heal the gut. So again, really some good health benefits there. Now you're probably asking, how am I going to use this in my cooking? The biggest difference in cooking with ghee and just a grass-fed butter is that ghee has a higher smoke point. So if you're going to sear meat or vegetables, it would be your best bet would be to use ghee because again, it can withstand high temperatures and has a high smoke point. Whereas if you're going to use something for baking, you would be better off using butter. So that's kind of the differences, but don't be afraid to use these products, again, in reasonable amounts because they are certainly a part of a healthy diet. I hope this clarifies maybe some of the confusion that you've seen out there, and we will see you on the next episode of Kitchen Coaching.